Hi guys, welcome to episode 5 of my Burger Lab recipe. Last week we made the Seattle and a lot of you cringed and say, oh no, what is he doing? But in the end, some of you tried it and you go like, oh my god, it actually works. So good job to those that actually made the burger. Now this week, we're going to bring back an old classic. Now did the egg or the chicken come first? And that's the age-old dilemma. As they call it, it's a chicken and egg dilemma. Without the egg, you can't have the chicken. And without the chicken, you can't have the egg. So my thought is, why not just have both in the same burger? What are you guys talking about? So let's make the chicken egg dilemma. So what it's gonna be is a juicy fried chicken breast, panko breadcrumb of course, and on top of that, we're gonna have a creamy egg salad. Now today's egg salad is gonna be a little bit different from what our old recipe is. I'm gonna make it a little bit Christmassy. You're gonna see a little bit of red, a little bit of green in there. So let's talk ingredients. The first thing you need is a plump fried chicken. How do you make that? You need chicken breast. Now, most chicken breasts, if you just buy it from the market and you cook it immediately, it's gonna be tough and dry by the time you're done. So one of my favorite ways to treat the chicken is to put it in a brine. So what is brining? Brining is actually putting the chicken in a salted water where it creates a difference in osmotic pressure. Now that's a lot of scientific term, but what it means is because the salted water has a higher pressure than the chicken, it will push water into the chicken, making it more plump. And this is a natural process and it will take time. Hence the 12 hours to 24 hours brining. Enough talk, it's actually very easy. Let me show you how it's done. First, we will need 500 ml of water. So here we have 500 ml of water, which is equivalent to 500 grams of water. 6% of 500 grams is 30 grams. Now we need 30 grams of a combination of salt and sugar. Today I'm going to put 20 grams salt and 10 grams sugar. Alright, so that's 20 grams of salt. Next is sugar. Next, you're going to give this a stir until it's fully dissolved. So make sure you stir until everything is dissolved. And there you have your brine. Now that we have the brine ready, let's prepare the chicken. Now I'm going to grab 2 chicken breasts here. So if you soak this in the brine for 24 hours, it'll be very juicy and it'll be very flavorful as well. Now if you want the process to be a little bit faster, all you need to do is take a sharp knife and stab the chicken. So what this does is it creates a lot more surface area for the chicken to absorb the brine. Alright, put your chicken in here and pour the brine in. Make sure it is well covered. Wrap it up, keep it in the chiller for the next 12 to 24 hours. Now that the chicken is sitting inside the brine, you need to leave it alone for 6 to 12 to 24 hours depending on how long you want the flavor to sip in. Now don't leave it inside for too long because if it's more than 24 hours, the chicken will be broken down and it becomes too mushy. Keep this in the chiller until you need to use it again. When you're ready to use it, take out the chicken, drain out the water, and then add your barbecue marination. So I use Heinz barbecue, honey and garlic to marinate. This one just needs to soak in there for about 3 hours. Again, remove the brine and marinate it with a barbecue sauce for 3 hours. Alright, so I have some brine chicken that is marinated overnight and I'm gonna get that ready now. Alright, so you have your marinated chicken, drain them out. So I have some signature frying flour, so this is for coating. Prepare an egg and some panko breadcrumb. So we're going to take chicken, put it on some flour, egg wash it, and then onto the panko breadcrumb. Alright, we can set it aside. Just leave it here until we need to fry it again. Alright, so now we've gotten the fried chicken ready. Just let it sit to the side and we prepare for the egg salad. For the egg salad, you need 4 eggs, 3 of them hard boiled and 1 of them soft boiled. So I'm going to teach you how to make perfect hard boiled egg and soft boiled egg that will be perfect for this recipe. Let's go. So while you're waiting for the egg to cook, you can fry up some garlic for the egg salad. Your oil do not need to be very hot, it just needs to be low fire and just let the garlic slowly simmer in there. Now the water is boiling. What you want to do is set your timer to 5 minutes and then you drop your eggs in there. While you're waiting for your eggs to be ready, prepare an ice bath for them. Make sure you keep a low heat over the fire to maintain the temperature of the water. When the 5 minute timer is up, you want to scoop up 1 of the egg and put them in the ice bath. The remainder 3, cook for another 2 more minutes. So the garlic needs to cook in low temperature for 10 minutes. Alright, now that the timer is done, we're going to pick up the remaining 3 eggs, which should be fully boiled. Make sure you're able to differentiate the 3 of them as compared to the half-boiled one. So why we put it in the ice bath is to stop the cooking so that your eggs don't overcook. Alright, so we're going to crack the eggs. Alright, to make egg salad, we're going to need 3 hard-boiled eggs, Japanese mayo, bonito flakes, paprika, seaweed seasoning, and to make this a little bit special, I'm using craisins and raisins. And then of course, to finish it off, a little bit of spring onion. First, we're going to mash all the egg. Look at the egg yolk, it's perfect. Now you don't want them to be too crushed, but just lightly broken up. Next, you're going to add some mayo into it. Mix it around. We're going to use the bonito flakes from last week, just to give it that little bit of saltiness. a little bit of paprika, a little bit of seaweed powder that comes with sesame seed in this case. Let's mix them around. So this is a bit of a flavor bomb. There's a lot of things going on here. Now we're gonna add raisins, but we need to chop them up. So I'm gonna put a little bit out here. So we're gonna put a little bit of raisins as well. I remember eating this as a child. I really love this brand, Sunmade. For those that have not had this before, I don't know what's wrong with your childhood. Have you guys had it before? Yeah, I have. Okay, and we're gonna chop them up. Alright, we're gonna get some spring onion ready as well. Now if you look at this mix, it does look a little bit dry because we put a lot of dry seasoning in there. And that's where the soft boiled egg comes in. Because the soft boiled egg is very creamy, it's gonna introduce moisture back into the salad. Alright, so I did overcook this a little bit, but no worries. As you can see, the egg yolk is still very runny. That would help introduce the moisture. Alright, so we're gonna spread this a little bit. But if you can get a soft boiled egg going, that'll be amazing. Alright, now it looks a lot more brighter and yellow as well. Next, we're gonna add the raisins and the craisins and a bunch of the spring onion. Now, doesn't that look a lot more Christmassy? Now that this is ready, we're gonna set this aside. All I need to do is just fry this chicken and we can assemble the burger. Let's get going. Alright, now that the garlic is done, we're gonna take it out. Now you have a very flavorful garlic oil over here that's perfect for frying. Now all you need to do is just to heat it up and then deep fry the chicken. Now that the oil is hot, we're going to put the fried chicken in. Lay it down away from you to prevent a splash. Alright, looks like our fried chicken is done. I'm going to pick it up and just let it rest. Alright, now we have everything ready. We have our fried chicken, which I garnished with a little bit of cherry tomatoes on top. We have our egg salad, which still needs a little bit more work. We have our fried garlic, salt and pepper, and X plus sauce. Alright, first what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some of that nice fried garlic into our egg salad, mash them up, and then just mix them in. That would add layers of flavor. Of course, you can add more garlic if you like. Okay, now that's ready. A crack of salt just to season it, and a crack of pepper just to give it that little bit of a zing. Let's get assembling the burger. Alright, so we have our bottom bun. I'm going to put some X plus sauce on it, which is made of ketchup, mayo, and mustard. Next, we're going to put our fried chicken on top, and we're going to put a slice of cheese. Alright, because the chicken is so big, we're going to split up our cheeses. Now, obviously the cheese is still cold, we're going to torch it. Alright, with any major project, we're going to need some firepower.
Easy!
Now that your cheese is melted, we're going to put the cold egg salad on top. You're going to get a juxtaposed flavor. You're going to get a hot chicken and some nice cold egg salad. Look at that. And we're going to finish it up with a nice fluffy top bun. That will have a little bit of egg sauce as well. Cover it up. There you go. Now for the big reveal, we're going to see what it looks like from the inside. Are you ready? Let's go. Oh man. Alright, I'm going to try to take a bite of this chicken egg dilemma. So remember the chicken, I said I brined it? So juicy. And then we marinated it in barbecue as well. It goes so well with the egg salad. That's really good. The heat of the fried chicken and the egg salad that's cold, you get a really nice contrast of hot and cold at the same time. And then the crunchiness of the fried chicken contrasting the mushiness, the softness of the egg salad. It's such a good combination. You really need to give this a try. Alright, let's clean this up. Okay everyone, episode 5 is done for today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit complicated, but just like every other burger I've taught you, it is worth your time. So make sure you go and cook and show us what you got. I hope to see you in the next episode. Remember to like and subscribe and check out our previous episodes over here. I'll see you soon. Take care and Merry Christmas! We're gonna touch this. Remember to like and subscribe. Remember to like and check out our previous episode. Alright guys, good job, good job.